Hey, what's up guys? Brandon here for RC Nightmare. Today we're doing a little tutorial video for you, a quick tutorial, upgrading the shocks on our Savage XS. Now I got the stock shocks off already, as well as the wheels, of course. I've kept all the stock hardware on the truck, the upper and lower bolts and nuts, so make sure you hang on to those. We'll be reusing them. This is the stock shock. The reason I have this is because we will be using one piece of it. The lower pivot ball will be popping out of here for the Proline shocks. So this is the upgrade, Proline Power Strokes. We like these a lot. Big bore, titanium nitride coated shafts. They have a two-stage spring on them for a lot of adjustability, infinite adjustability. They're cartridged O-rings. What that means is that the lower half of this thing unscrews, so all the seals in there can be replaced a lot easier, not disassembling it through the top of the shock. Beyond that, they're just a well-built piece. Like I said, titanium nitride coated shafts. You have full aluminum bodies, threaded, adjustable, a little bit higher end plastic on the bottom, and bleeder holes on the top. Everything you want in a shock. Along with these are the 606301s, the rears for a slash 4x4 all the way around. We have their nice universal mounting kit. This is 606305. This is going to contain all the other hardware you need to mount these. So we like that. Proline gives you a complete package deal. Pick these two up. That's all you need. Great upgrade over the stock. You know, these are things that are a little bit thinner, a little weaker. Nothing fancy here at all. So before you throw these old ones away, take off the stock pivot balls. What I've done here is I just slipped a piece of hardware over the end of the tool. I can slide this guy over here and pop out the old one, using that as a guide. Old pivot ball, hang on to that. I just got to pop this thing back off. Get rid of the old shocks. Not going to need them anymore unless you hang on to that stuff. And then on the new Power Strokes, we're going to pop this pivot ball right back on. Slide it over the shaft. Pop the old one off using the same method. Old piece. Pop the new one on. It's only going to go on one way, really. Look for the open end on the bottom of the shock. And there you have it. So that's the original pivot ball on the Power Stroke shock. In terms of the top piece, we will not be reusing what came on the stock shocks. This guy here, it's a little bit too thick, the spacer for the shock cap. So in this accessory kit that Proline gives you, you'll find these spacers designed just for their shocks. So again, slide this over, take your shock and press it on. It's a nice snug fit. Take that off. So there you have it, just like so. And then using the stock bolt and nut that came with it, as well as this little plastic washer that goes under the bolt head, I'm going to slide the shock over. Make sure you get it the right way. You want this little end piece sticking off, facing away from the end of from the head of the bolt. And the whole idea here is that when you put it on, that little stock plastic washer is going to pinch to the spacer and really hold that shock in place. There'll be no wiggle room, no slop, and that's what we're going for. Pop that in. And you'll notice that if you just put it on like so, you're going to get rubbing on your shock tower. So I don't have enough spacing here. Got to pull the shock out. Proline knows this, and so within their kit they include some nice handy-dandy little spacer washers. I found that I need two for this. If I can get this thing back out of here. So slide two of these little washers between the shock and the shock tower. Stick that on like so. Reuse the stock nut. And I'm just going to anchor the lower end of the shock so I can check my spacing. I want to make sure I got it right. You want to make sure that you got no binding, free range of motion, otherwise the whole upgrade's kind of pointless. I'm going to screw that in just enough to hold it. When I have that installed, just kind of work it up and down and make sure that the spring and the shock body does not contact any part of the chassis. And I'm good. I got no rubbing, no contact, so full range of motion. And there you have it, Power Stroke upgrade. I'm going to do the other four off camera because that's much too boring for you guys. What is not boring is watching this thing run with all the upgrades. We got a really long list. We'll be doing the tutorials for you along the way and shoot a new running video of the new improved XS. Meanwhile, check out the Power Strokes from Proline. Don't forget your universal mounting kit to make things easy for you. If you have any questions about this install, just comment down below. Meanwhile, check out our rcnightmare.com website. We just spent a lot of time, Jeremy spent a lot of time, updating that for you guys, revamping it. Curious what you have to say about it. Thanks for watching this video, guys. We'll see you soon.